Thank you. Thank you for having me. Let me start by saying what I believe is the obvious. Bitcoin should be bipartisan. The reality is we can't have policy in this country where you have one president does an executive order, another president comes, reverses the executive order, and that there's total uncertainty when it comes to something like Bitcoin. What we need is a consensus that Bitcoin is good as a store of value for the United States and good for the world. I mean, it's just technology. That's what I don't understand about a lot of the hysteria. The basic idea for many is that you don't have, as all of you know, a centralized authority. You don't have people who are gaming the system. You have something that's easy to transport. You have something that's easier to store than gold. I mean, anyone who carries gold in their home would know. Unfortunately, there have been burglaries because there are a lot of Indian American families who still keep gold in my district. But it's easier to store, and that's why a lot of people have chosen to use it as a store of value, not just in the United States but around the world. And this is one of the things I tell the Democratic Party. We're the party in the tradition of Kennedy who believes that we should reach out to the world, that we should make sure that other people around the world have economic empowerment and freedom. Well, if you're in Nigeria or if you're in parts of India or you're in other parts of the world and you have a government that regulates foreign exchange, I know because I used to visit India as a kid when my grandparents were there. I mean, they had very strict controls at the time on getting a dollar. You couldn't just be on the market and get a dollar. But guess what? Now you're going to be able to get Bitcoin. That is transformational for so many people around the world. And that is why the Democratic Party should be embracing this as something that can create financial empowerment for people not just in the United States, but around the world. I am committed. I was in Nashville. I'm here. I am committed to working with Senator Loomis, with Senator Gillibrand and others to have a rational policy when it comes to Bitcoin, when it comes to blockchain. And I appreciate all of your advocacy. I'll end with this point. What makes America so incredible, and I say this as representing Silicon Valley, is we've been on the forefront of innovation. We are always thinking about what comes next. And we've been at the forefront of innovation when it comes to finance. And so if we now have new technologies that make it easier to store and transmit value, we should be embracing it as a mark of America's innovation capability. All of you are on the frontiers of that innovation. Thank you for being here. Thank you for what you're doing.